How's everybody doing today? I am Amy. Good morning or afternoon or evening, whatever it is for you when you're joining us today. I'm Amy, and today we are going to do a kettlebell HIIT workout. So 30-minute workout where we're gonna work your entire body using just a kettlebell. I'll be using my Bowflex 840 adjustable kettlebell. I'll tell you when I'm switching my weight. If you have a couple of options, that's great. If you don't have a kettlebell, you can sub in with a dumbbell or just show up and move your body with us. So we're gonna see who is joining us today. All right, so go ahead and make sure you have some space and that kettlebell is out of the way so we can get warm first. Make sure you have your water HIIT format. So we're gonna be getting some intervals where we get your heart rate up and bring it back down. You guys are all probably familiar with that. So we are going to do some strength-based moves, some cardio-based moves, and putting some things together to really drive that heart rate up. As always, I'll give you lots of different options, so work to your fitness level. And good morning, David, you're here. So we'll see who else is gonna join us today. And of course, these workouts stay up on the channel, so if you can't catch it live right now, you can do it at another time. So go ahead and give yourself some space. Let's go ahead and get those muscles warm. Shake it out. You can march it. You can jog it. Whew. Breathe, roll through those shoulders to the back and to the front. See if we can wake up here. Maybe it's morning like it is for me, and you're getting warm, waking up our muscles and our brain, right? Eric is here. One big deep breath in. Just keep that going. Big reaches. Good, and then let's just take it side to side. Eric says he's ready to go. Awesome, guys. Really reach down and reach it up. Lean into that hip so we open up those hips and those hip flexors. And then let's keep it here. Let's roll through our backs and round it up because we're gonna add some kettlebell swings in this workout today. Always good to make sure our spine and those muscles all down our back are really warmed up. That's good for any workout. Hold it here, but especially when we're doing those swings. Roll them here. Walk your feet in, round it up, and let's tap and reach across, stretch across your body. So kettlebell HIIT, we are gonna not worry about our timed intervals today. We are just gonna go for it. I think it's gonna go by quick. We're gonna go about 30 minutes, reach it over, and breathe. And again, we'll be getting the entire body, some compound movements to really drive up that heart rate. Let's bring those knees in, just like this, open up wide. Let's squat it down and roll through that hip. Squat it down and roll. Take it here. And breathe. Good. Down. One more. Good. And then little stretches forward through the hamstrings. Big reach. And let's go ahead and grab our kettlebells for our very first move. So I'm gonna set mine. Let's start with 12. You can go heavier or lighter. This is a squat, so these muscles are pretty strong. Go heavy if you got it. Take those feet out. We're gonna sit low into that squat. So we're gonna start just with a regular squat. Drop those hips down. You can keep it here, or if you wanna hold that kettlebell in that goblet squat, either here or flipping it up, whatever feels good for you. We just wanna make sure we drop those hips down, weight in our heels. Don't worry too much about those toes staying forward. If you need to take those toes out just a bit to open up that space to get low in that squat, go for it. And breathe. Let's go 5 more seconds. Can you get a few more in? Last one. And relax. So then let's keep it here. We're gonna do a regular bicep curl. So again, you can hold it here, or you can flip it up this way, whatever feels better for you. Drop it down and bring it up. So starting simple with these isolation exercises, and then we're gonna put some things together to really get that higher intensity interval, right? That HIIT training. So I love holding this Bowflex kettlebell upright, but if you've got a cast iron or something else, you might want to do it the opposite way. Totally up to you. Just a matter of preference for your grip. You pick what works for you. Let's go 5 more seconds. And breathe. Good posture, core is in tight, and relax. Give your hands a little bit of a break from that. Now we're gonna put them together. But instead of that curl, we're gonna make it a little clean, right? So a two-handed clean looks like this. We're gonna grab it here. You're gonna toss it to yourself. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, I want you to just do a regular curl. So exactly what we just did, or a little clean, which is a toss, where you get the hips driving back, power coming up, and then you're going right into a squat. So watch me one time. We're here. Drop it down, clean, squat, and then drop below again. Join me. Here we go. Down, clean, squat. Really drop those hips. Down. So on that clean, you keep going. I want you to think about a little drive back with the hips and power coming up. It's almost like a little bit of a jump. Our one-handed clean goes up a little higher, but we're gonna keep it with 2 right now. So we're here, keep it going. Up and low. You should feel that heart rate getting up. Yes, again, if you want, your option is always just to do a curl and a squat, or you can curl and then squat. If that feels a little better, you're not super comfortable with that clean, or you need to take a little lower impact, totally fine. I want you to be where you are today. Keep it going. 15 seconds. See if we can get that heart pumping. Yes. Good. Really get that power and then sit low. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Yes, relax. Give your hands a little bit of a break from holding that kettlebell. Catch your breath, quick sip of water, guys. Starting out strong, so that's kind of what we're looking at. Some strength-based moves, isolations, then a little bit of a power compound move to really drive that heart rate up for that HIIT training. Let's switch gears and get a little bit of core. Let's take it to our windmill. So we're gonna start with this windmill low. I'm gonna keep it here. Turn that toe out. You're gonna have your kettlebell on the inside of that foot. We're driving that hip out. Soft bend in the knees, but we're not squatting. Take that arm up. Let's keep it low for these first few, and then we can switch it. Here we go. So drop it down, look up at that hand, and then push up through that back foot. So we're here. Think about the stretch, almost like that triangle pose from yoga, and then work in the obliques. So you get the stretch, a release in the back. You can keep it here, or if you want, take that kettlebell high. It looks like this. Drop it down and bring it up. You might not feel as stable with it up, and that's totally fine. You just keep it low. But if you can, you get a little bit of shoulder girdle mobility and strength work at the top, but it's up to you. 5 seconds. Breathe, last one. And relax. Let's take it down to that other side. Turn that toe out. Remember, a little drive of that hip, big stretch. We'll start with it low, then you have the option to take it high. Here we go, big reach. Really reach those fingertips to the top and bring that arm close to your head. If you're like me, you have some tightness in that shoulder. So really good to work for that flexibility. Instead of being out here, try to keep it straight up. If you want, add the weight at the top. Here we go, drop it down. Little bit of balance, right? Take it here. Spotting the bell, we call that looking up at your kettlebell. And breathe, zip it up. 10 seconds. So working all through the core by getting a nice, good stretch. Last one. And breathe. Good. Kettlebell right in the center. Since it's a HIIT workout, let's get that heart rate up again. Little skater. You're just tapping cross behind. Touch that kettlebell in the center. Get low in that curtsy. Quick if you can, low impact is fine too. Here we go. Quick 30 seconds. Just tap and tap. Kettlebell is right in the center. You don't have to actually touch it, but just so you have a center point. Again, low impact is a little bit of a step. High, we're doing a little quicker. You can even stick that landing, keep that back foot up. 10 seconds. How's that heart rate? Can you pick it up? For 5, 4, 3, 2, and breathe. All right, team. So let's take it to our next strength move. So we're just gonna do a regular lunge. We're gonna hold that kettlebell down at the side. So I'm gonna keep it at this weight here. Feel free to go a little heavier. Holding it on one side is gonna pull us just a bit. So zip up in that core, shoulder blades back. Let's step into it. Here we go. Drop it down, push it up. So you're stepping back into a reverse lunge. If that feels like too much for you, or you need to modify, keep the weight in that front foot, still push out of it, but you're here to here, right? Breathe. Yes. Low if you can, yes. Weight in the front heel, push out of the heel. Remember that weight again is gonna pull you this way, so adjust it here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's switch our sides. Here we go. Down and up. Core is engaged, good posture. Drop that back knee. So as you step back, weight is evenly distributed. Push through both, but that front leg has more of the control, right? Eyes up, chest is open and proud. Yes. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right, so we're gonna go into a halo. So if you've never done a halo before, it's core and arms. We're gonna keep it nice and tight. You're going around the back of the head and through the center. And then you're gonna switch it. So it gets a little tricky for space. Just do the best you can. Engage the core, engage those obliques. Take it in a little circle. Imagine you're making a halo around your head, right? All right, here we go. So core is zipped up, good posture, halo, and here. I know for me, my ponytail gets in my way, so don't worry too much about it being perfect. Worry about getting that stretch. You should also feel a nice good stretch through your sides, but again, those obliques, that center core, they're all working, also shoulders and arms, so keep it going here. Here we go. And back center. I love the halo because it does, kind of like the windmill, it does feel like a little bit of a stretch, but you're really working a lot of things. One more each side. Last one. And relax. Give your hands a little break. Here's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna put those together. So you're gonna do that halo, and then you're gonna drop it down in that lunge, bring the kettlebell to the opposite side. Hopefully that makes sense. When we lunge, we wanna twist over. We're coming up and twist over. If that feels like too much for you, you can pick one. You can just do the lunge or just do the halo or separate them out. It's up to you. Go ahead and bring it in the center. Try it. Lots of balance, lots of core. Here we go. So halo around, step back and twist. Go to the opposite side. So if you're twisting over the right knee, you're gonna come to the left. And twist, nice and slow. Halo, and twist. Still drop low. And up. Again, don't worry so much about getting too far behind your head. As you can see, I have a hard time getting over my ponytail. Breathe. Can you keep that going? Get a nice, good pace. That halo is really throwing you. You just keep it center and twist to the front. Turning the hips, turning towards the hip, shoulders and torso. If you can here, 4, 3, yes, 2, last one, and relax. Hopefully that got that heart rate up just a bit. Go ahead and bring it down on your mat. with your kettlebell. I know I hear from you guys a lot that you feel like you're not doing the halo right. Don't worry so much about that. As long as you feel strong in that core and you're getting that movement side to side, that's really all that matters. Let's take it down onto our backs so we can get a little bit of a core break, right? Keep that heavier kettlebell. Take it down. We're gonna hold it up top. So I just want you to hold, and then I want you to think about pushing in towards the kettlebell. So on those horns, pushing towards each other, that's gonna increase that activation, pull everything in, because we wanna be knitting our core together. So up top, pushing into your kettlebell, bring those feet up. Let's start with just a slow little bicycle, just here to here. And again, your upper body is focusing on pushing the kettlebell towards each other, right? Pushing those hands on the horns. Core is engaged. Everything is coming in the center. Hips come together, ribs come together, navel to spine, zipping up right in the center. Good. And then let's add a little chest press. So we're going down as one leg goes out and then up. Down and then up. If you need to keep it a little higher, maybe a 45-degree angle, that works too. If you want to go a little lower, totally fine. Breathe, keeping that back flat. Everything pulled in. Let's go 10 more seconds. Yes. 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Good. Stretch those arms to the back. Again, HIIT workout. Bring it up. Set that kettlebell out of the way. Let's just do some alternating lunges or some alternating lunge jumps just to really drive that heart rate up for HIIT. Take it here. So you can just go here or jump it with that little split lunge. Jump up to you. You got 30 seconds. Drop it low. Try to pick up that pace either way, whether you're taking it with just the alternating, which is totally fine, or if you're jumping. Can you get low? Can you get quick? Still drop that knee, not just here. We're still getting the squat. Ooh, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Catch your breath. Let's grab a sip of water. Nice work, team. We are over halfway there. More than that, we are in that home stretch. So let's take it here. We're gonna go ahead and come into a little bit of a swing. Now that our bodies are warm, I'm gonna go heavier. Always good if you have the option to go a little heavier with the swing, because I'm taking it to 20. Because in that swing, we wanna make sure that our arms are not lifting. It's not a squat and a raise, it's a swing. It's a hinge, and then you're powering it up. If you've never done a swing before, we have instructional videos here on the Bowflex YouTube channel, so check them out. But you can always, for now, just take it to that deadlift. So kettlebells in the front, drop it down right in the center, bring it up. So that's your modification. It's a tough one. It's a great modification. Use it if you need to. If you can swing it with me, shoulders back, hike it back like a football, then power it up. Here we go. So I'm keeping that kettlebell chest level or below. We're not going over the head. We're locking out at the top. Breathe out. I like to make that breath where you can actually hear it because it reminds me to tighten everything in the core, in the glutes, in the hamstrings, in my back, my arms. I always like to say my arms are getting the work, but they're not doing the work, right? Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it swing and relax. Pedal those feet. Whoo, right? Breathe. So let's take it here. You got that kettlebell out in front. Stagger your feet. We're gonna come into a bent over row. So a little isolation. That swing is a full body move. Let's isolate it now. So staggered here. Core is engaged. Flat back. Let's bring it up and drop it down. Ooh, still got my 20. That's all right. Always good to surprise ourselves and remember that we are stronger than we think, right? Normally I would say, oh, I should do a 15 with this row, but it's set on 20, so let's do it. Good. Keep pulling that elbow up. Think squeezing in the shoulder blade, flat back down. You're staggered. Good. Through the back. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Stretch that out. We're going to get the same thing other side before we go back to those swings. So stagger it here. Zip up in that core. Flat back down. Let's row it. Here we go. Bring it up and down. Elbow comes right up by the side, making sure that I'm not rounding here, that my eyes are up. I'm nice and staggered. Nice, good space in the center. Elbow up. Keep breathing. Helps to keep the eyes up, even though you're leaning over, that chest is open. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax it down. Good. Stretch that out. How about we go back to that swing? So up and down, right? Our rows, our isolations, our lower intensity interval, our swings, we're gonna go higher. Remember to keep it with that deadlift. If you need to modify, just right here. But if you can, power it back with me. Drive it up. Swing it here. Here we go. Remember, you're letting that kettlebell hang for just a split second at the top, right? You are not controlling it on the way down. I think that's one of the biggest mistakes people make is they try to bring it down with their arms. You want to let it swing like a pendulum. Your power's coming here, then you're locking it out. So it's a hinge and then like a standing plank, right? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing and relax. Pedal those feet, right? So this whole circuit is getting up the back of our bodies. Hamstrings, glutes, lots of back. We're gonna go one more time with the row. The difference here is that we are gonna alternate. So we've got that kettlebell in the center. Nice and wide stance this time. Feet are parallel. Hinge it, do the row, switch the side. So join me here. You can put it down on the ground in between, or you can just switch and keep it up. It's up to you. Shoulder blades back. Here we go. Up and switch. And switch. I'm handing off in the center, so if it feels better to drop it down in between, the kettlebell really allows for that because it's a little higher. The dumbbells would really have to reach from the floor, which is good too. But kettlebell is nice because it's right there ready for you. Keep it going. Squeeze. Working those posture muscles all up through the back. We all need more of this. Too much sitting at our desk, sitting in our cars, right? Breathe. And down. Good. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. And relax again, bring it up. Let's take it down for a little bit of core. How we doing, guys? We are almost done. So go ahead and take it down into a front plank position. That kettlebell can be out of the way. For now, we're coming to a plank. If you need to stay on your knees, modify however works for you. Bring everything in. We're gonna come up in that core and we're gonna reach out back to center. Reach out back to center. I just want you to get the reach. Join me here. What I want you to think about, lifting in the center. Again, hips together, ribs together, navel to spine. Everything is pulling in and gently up and then lengthening through that shoulder, right? Again, we all need that shoulder flexibility. We're gonna get some shoulder strength coming right after this to finish it out. Let's go. 8, 7. Can you get up close by your ears. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, stretch it back. Good, bring it up. Let's take it. Whew. How we doing, guys? Almost done. Toes out. Last little squat here. Sumo squat, nice and wide. I just want you to drop it down and touch. Bring it up. Go ahead and join me here. Grab that kettlebell right in the center. Here we go. Down and squeeze. Take it down and up. We're touching the ground if we can, but on this sumo, I want you to keep it a little more upright. So you're not here, right? You're really dropping down, squeezing up in the glutes, squeezing up in the hamstrings, connecting in the core. As you squeeze up, core is coming in. Breathe. Yes, 4 more. 4 and 3. Last 2. 1 more. And relax. Good. Grab that kettlebell. I'm going to go a tiny bit lighter because I know my shoulders. Let's finish out with some shoulders. We are going to do a little press up to the top. So hold it in the center. Press it up and down. Press it up and down. Right in front of your body, core is engaged with the kettlebell. It's not going to be as clean as that shoulder press with dumbbells. So I want you to think it can go out a little bit in front and we stay engaged here. Keep it going. And breathe. Last 2. 1 more. And relax. Guess what? We're going to finish it putting them together. Then we got some core, then we're stretching. So toes out. Make it power, make it strong, because after this, we're down on the mat. Nice low plie, strong press up, core's engaged, good posture. Here we go. Down and up. Use the power from the legs to really drive it up. Again, compound movement for heart rate, for HIIT training, but you can always separate them out if that feels better for you. And breathe. Down and up. Yes! So close. Last 4. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Good. Relax. Who's feeling their arms? I know I am. Breathe. Let's take it down for a little bit of core. We're going to come into a side plank. So take it here. You can be on your knees. You can be on your toes. I like to be crossed. You can be stacked too. Make sure that elbow is beneath the shoulder. We're bringing it in a little bit. Find what feels good for you. Let's lift it up. Here we go. Up into that side plank. Zip up in the core. Yes. This hand can be up. This hand can be down. Whatever feels good for you. And let's reach it under for 8 and up. 7. Obliques nice and strong. 6. 5. Let's go 4. 3. 2. 1 more. Good. Relax. Swing it over. Other side. Elbow beneath the shoulder. Zip up in that core. Find your balance. Lift it up, either knees or toes. Bring it up here. Pull everything in. Lift those hips. Reach and under. 8. 7. 6. 5. Stay lifted. We're almost done. Last 2. 1 more. Good. Relax. All right, how about we do one last bonus swing? Because it's a kettlebell workout, I like to get swings in a lot. I'm gonna go heavier again. The heavier you can go with that swing. Whew. As long as you can maintain good form, let's go 25. It's gonna help you with that form to keep your arms from wanting to do a squat and a raise. You have to power it backloaded with that swing. Let's finish it out. Stretching is next. Deadlift is your modification. Zip up the core, shoulders back, hike it back. Swing with me here. Here we go. Think about all of your moving parts. You're getting the power from the back. Lock out in the legs and glutes, back and core. Let it drop. Little hang at the top. Yes, we're not arching. Think about you're coming to a plank at the top. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, so close. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it swing and relax. Pedal your feet. Hang out right here with that kettlebell. Good work, team. We got it all in. Full body, strength, cardio, a little bit of core. Hopefully you feel good and awake for your Monday morning. Let's take one foot here. Sit your hips back. Hands can be here or here. And breathe. So I've been here every Monday, guys, alternating dumbbells and kettlebells. Quick 30-minute full body workout. So join me again next week for dumbbells. Also check out on Tuesdays, we have Bree, who is here with a bodyweight workout, also live. Sit back. Whoo. Take it here. And of course, we have hundreds of completely free videos here on the Bowflex YouTube channel, so check them out. There's short ones, there's longer ones. Let's reach it up, take it over. And if you have a Bowflex kettlebell or dumbbells or any of the other Bowflex equipment, we have videos to help you from that too. So make sure you check it out and make sure that you subscribe so you know when new things are coming up. Open those arms up. Thanks everybody for joining. Whew. Breathe. I feel awake and ready to go. Oh yay, thanks Jessie from Haiti joining us. 40s Fit and Fab, awesome. Love seeing who's here, so make sure that you say hi. If you did this workout with me, let's do a couple arm swings to the back. Right? So you can sit or hang onto the wall if you want to cross that foot over, get a little hip stretch. You can also just do it on the floor here. Press that top knee down, bring that other leg in. Standing or seated. This is a good one to do throughout our day, because again, we get tight sitting at our desk. Other side, bring it in. Maybe it's time for some lunch or some breakfast. Certainly time for some water. I hope you feel really good and energized after this workout. Let's go ahead, roll those shoulders. Hey, Paula is here. Thanks for joining, Paula. Paula is one of my regulars. Super strong mama. One big deep breath in. Thank you for showing up today, moving with me. I will be back next Monday. Check out Bree tomorrow, all body weight on Tuesdays. And don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day, everybody.